Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. UVS Games dropped some news Tuesday, June 17th about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. Matt Smith, senior game designer, dropped his game design teaser for Ninja Turtles. As a old head and a big fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I was super excited about when this set was announced, when it was going to come out. Like, just I was ready to hear about everything. So this would be super hype for me to read. Yeah. So unfortunately, that is not the case. This article here really made me do like a 180 on it. Like I am not hyped about it at all. Like I don't know. Let's just get into it. So, um, since before I started the UVS games, there was one IP that I always dreamed about working with. Yep, up to this point, worked the variety of IPs that shaped my youth, but nothing impactful as big as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know I'm not alone in thinking that this would be a perfect world to visit for UniVersus. I'm eager to the upcoming release to get it to you and a rundown, the setting. I don't know why we need to have a story like this right here. Like talking about most canon. Just give us a set, dude. We don't need to tell a story or anything like that. Just give us cards, dude. So. The setting for Ninja Turtles TMNT is wholly a modern one, taking place in our most recent canon, representing the events of Mutant Mayhem movie and the arc of the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, which is fine. Like, I don't mind that it's from the current stuff. Someone who grew up on the original comic books, the Eastman and Laird stuff, and then got into the cartoon, and then the Archie comics, and the video games, and movies, and all that stuff. So I'm not that worried about it. But like their need to want to tell a story at the sacrifice of the set itself needs to change. Like this, we'll get into it, right? Set composition, there are 15 different character cards found in boosters, 8 different resource symbols, which is one less than Critical Role, which is kind of okay, but I get it. They don't want to give Chaos any more cards. So Air, All, Earth, Evil, Fire, Good, Void, and Water. These are the other cards that did not get a lot of help. I mean, Air did and Fire did, but like All, Earth, Evil, Good, Void, Water. Didn't see a whole lot of love last year, which is fine. It's also a key part of our plan supporting symbols that got less love than last year. You will find all but one of these characters will be two simple characters. This is bullshit. um, like two simple characters, man, are like some of the worst designed things possible. Uh, and the rest of the cards within the set are attuned symbols, which is dumb. Back in right around Critical Role time, or after Critical Role, I did I reported on how attuned was being perceived by the community at large. I got a lot of opinions. I did a video on it. Like people loved the hex layout of the set. Not everything was attuned. Some of it was multi-symbol, but like anything, rares and lower. Some rares were multi-symbol, but everyone wanted to see secret rares, ultra rares, non-attuned, and then everything else was attuned, and that was fine. But now we're taking a step back, and we're going back to two simple characters, which is a mistake. I think that's very bad. It's pigeonholing characters like into, well, my character gets to do this on these symbols, and it's just like you're pulling from this and pulling from that instead of you get 3 symbols so you can build your character as open as possible. Also, these characters are a disadvantage against other characters who have 3 attuned symbols, right? Like, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't agree with the 2 simple characters at all. All but one, though. So maybe one will be a single symbol character. More than likely not. It's probably going to be a 3 symbol character. It's probably going to be either an ultra rare. Guile Lenoka confirmed it's not a secret rare character. He did that in the Discord. He confirmed that it's not a secret rare character. But yeah, allowing them to play any symbols sporting their characters, sporting their symbol. But it's just like, why? Like, attuned is fine, but the whole set doesn't need to be attuned. It just doesn't. It seems like a giant step back. And also, the 2 simple characters just straight up tell me that this was designed the same period as AOT, before all the backlash of two symbol characters, the backlash of attuned at first. Eventually, people grew to like attuned overall, as long as there are still some multi-symbol cards in the set. And now we get into the mechanics. Well, it's not really mechanics, they're just new keywords. Not even keywords, the new traits. There are some cool mechanics in the set, but nothing as complicated as shift or outwit this time around, maintaining a core UniVersus experience that is easy for a newer or lapsed player to dive into. Pizza. You'll find a new pizza keyword trait on some of the mostly good symbol cards in the set, representing the turtles' love for their favorite food. Yeah, I get that, like, you know, we get it. Like, there is a, you know, we want to make everything themed, so like this has pizza on it, and it does the good symbol thing where you can build it in the middle of a turn, but it's just like, why? Why do we need to have this as a pizza? Or why do we have to have a keyword for it? Why couldn't we just say, hey man, when you mill this card? Or like after, like I get it, like they want to, like this one, like that's 2 diff, that makes sense, right? Like, but I don't get why they just couldn't name it something else. I don't know. I don't get it. But and then schemes. Schemes are a new keyword trait used for a certain type of action card design that represents the machinations of the villains. You will find these on evil symbol cards. Ooh. So this straight up tells me that the good guys are going to have the good symbol, and all the bad guys are going to have the evil symbol. So there you go, people. I'm pretty sure I am about 75% correct on that one. So you're going to have your bad guys have evil, your good guys have good, so you can probably figure it out from there. We know that we'll see later, we'll see Raph's other symbol, and I'm going to base this off of the Splinter backup that we saw on the website in the licensing section, where Splinter, the backup, has a good symbol attuned. So why would they make, you know, that backup being good symbol should be played by all the turtles. So I'm going to assume all the turtles have the good symbol, and they each have one representing character. One, maybe probably each elemental symbol, I'm going to assume. So notice one thing you see is that they don't have a block. You know, there's no blocks on them. So that's kind of good, I guess. So there's going to be a cost for running these. But it's like a first form, then something happens during the turn. So it's just like, I guess that's what it means by a scheme, that I'm scheming for later in the turn. So Mechazoids. Mechazoids are mutant hunting robots created by Bishop. I don't know who Bishop is, because I've never seen the newer stuff. After the Manhattan incident in Manhattan, you'll find a few different synergies with these relentless hunters in the Void symbol. So anything that's a robot must be on Void, I guess. So mill, tech, your deck may include up to 8 copies. Your abilities treat this as this card as an asset. That's not going to create any rules problems, I believe. Yeah, it's like you get to draw a card, discard a card, and then your rival commits a foundation. So it's basically stun 1 on a backup. And then this adds a 1 ready copy of Mechazoid to your stage from your card pool face down as a mid attack with 2 speed, 2 damage. So, yeah. We're going to see Deflect and Frenzy back. While not new in TMNT, you'll find these less common keyword abilities back on assortment of cards. We have Frenzy, and we have Raphael Sai with Deflect 2. Also, one thing to state, the Deflect text is not updated. This is after the block step of your rival's attack. It should be before the block step. So this shows me that this stuff went to print the same time AOT1 did. But like this card here has Frenzy, which is kind of cool. If you try to play this attack from your remove pile, it gets -3 difficulty. That's never caused any problems, ever, in this game. Playing an attack from somewhere else. It's a 2 difficulty, 5 mid for 5. Yeah, that's, you know. Frenzy gives it 1/1, so if there's any other blocks, yep. So this tells you right now that Raphael's, one of his symbols is fire, and I'm going to assume the other one is good. So there is one more new mechanic in the set, so we don't know if it's a mechanic or if it's an actual keyword. More than likely, it's probably just another keyword. But you'll have to wait till we're ready to talk about the secret rares in the set, Winky Face, aside from these named mechanics, which they're not mechanics, they are just keyword traits. You'll find a variety of different themes in the set to build around both new and old deck strategies. Okay, characters. You'll have to keep an eye out toward our content creator allies for a look at the upcoming characters, but here are a couple support cards that might help you get an idea for who is in the set and what they are about. Rocksteady is a brute with a one-track mind towards destruction, while Wigna is more of a graceful saboteur. I got hard-headed, 2 difficulty, 5 check, 3 low block. Tenacious, flip, clear 1 face-down card from your card pool. So that just shows you that he's going to have, like, which is really weird that it's on the earth symbol, like face-down cards, because that's like a water thing. Which you thought they would have made it like a water thing so that Deku could also play it, like Deku 6, so he gets some support, but yeah. And then we got this card's actually, this one right here is not too bad. 1/5, 3 low block, hold on tight. Enhanced flip, this attack deals damage, draw a card. So it's some air tune card. It gives a low block on it. It's some decent spam. As a cherry on top, here are a couple versions from the booster set. A couple versions of the cards from the booster set with the 80s cartoon treatment you will find in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles starter deck. So we have Shredder here. And if Shredder's not in the actual set, I think people are going to flip out, right? Like, he is like the main villain of the Turtles. So, but I don't think he's in the newer things. So this is going to be really awkward. So 2/4, 3 mid, enhanced commit, your kick punch or slam attack is +2 and 2 and damage. So it's 2/2. So gives a little bit of a boost for a commit. So a 2/4 unique +3 mid that just gives you 2/2. I don't know if it's worth it unless you can ready it. So if there's a way we can ready this card, then it's probably worth it. But other than that, it's probably never going to see play. Then we got Daily Meditation, 1/5, 2 mid block, form flip. You may look at the top card of your deck. You may mill one. So that's cool. So if you're going to play an attack and you don't want to check a 3, you can at least clear it. So that's not bad. Look forward to more previews of your approach to the release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in UVS. Want to share your thoughts? Join on the conversations happening in our socials and Discord. Find all our links here. Yada, 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 yada. So, yeah. One less symbol is fine, I guess. But they, instead of doing this, they should just chop a few symbols and just have the same symbols in every set. Instead of trying to rotate symbols to give them support. Because for the good... for good and evils particularly to catch up, they need to be in the next 3 to 4 sets to catch up. And then once rotation happens, we're just going to get overran with good and evil cards, right? So, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the 2 simple characters. I think that's stupid. I don't care about all... I mean, they shouldn't have all attuned symbols. They should do... they should keep it like Critical Role did. And then these aren't mechanics; these are just keyword traits. And like there is a gimmick around the pizza keyword, not and the same thing with the scheme. But like this is what's happening. Like every set that's coming out, there's something new, and they claim to be lightening the mental load, but they're not. They keep adding a thing every set, and it's actually a lot of people are kind of getting taxed on it, and not happy about that. Like they're just not hypocrites, but they're definitely walking back a lot of that mental load crap that they talked about before AOT 1 came out. So it was just like they were just saying jargon to say jargon. So I don't know. Like I get it. Like these are just like commons and uncommons. Nothing too excited. There's a few rares in here, but I don't know, man. Like it looks like Raphael's gimmick might be he can play things. He can remove cards. And then maybe play them during his turn. For, like it looks like all the Turtles' assets can be built if they have no assets in your stage. So they all have access. Because Leo's is a 0/5, 1 mid. So off of all. So it looks like they all have their own weapon and they can't cross-use weapons. So maybe they do the last Ronin and he has all their symbols. I don't know. That'd be cool, right? But yeah, like I don't know. But like. This article here really took me from like a 10 to like a 4 on excitement because like I don't mind the new template. I really don't like that everything is gray even though this should be orange, and all you have like the brick being green is fine, but like this should be orange down here. But like I know this is like they said in the Discords that the white text box is a tester to see on readability and accessibility to see if that helps out people who are colorblind or struggle to see the small print. So yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, man, what do you guys think in the comments below? Let me know. What do you think about this game design primer. Has it killed your hype for Ninja Turtles? Has it increased your hype for Ninja Turtles? Man, Too Simple's characters suck. I'm not, like, sure, they're really good. There are some AOT, the AOT characters survived and they're fine, but like as a deck builder, only having access to 2 symbols while there are characters who have access to 3 symbols. So this just proves that they're furthering on the attunement line where we're just going to keep going and going until there's no more multi-symbol cards and everything's just attuned, which is fine, but it's just rip the band-aid off, man. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, just rip the band-aid off and just do it and get rid of some symbols and just keep having the same symbols in every set, and then you're fine. So, yep. So I'll end this video now. Sorry for the soapbox and the rant and the non-hype. I really was hoping this would, like, make me more excited, but it's not. But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit those bells for notifications so you don't miss a video. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it hype or not? Let me know. And until the next video, take care.